Today is January 19th. Today's quote is entitled, Food and Oxygen for the Soul. Ayoga means disconnection. The world is like one big yoga class. Our sadhana is our yoga class, the time we connect to Krishna. This connection is food and oxygen for our soul. If we compromise our sadhana, we compromise our Krishna consciousness. You realize there's so many letters in which Prabhupada emphasized the practice of sadhana. Sadhana, wake up early, chant your rounds, follow regular principles, deity worship, sankirtan, etc., etc. Just on and on, over and over and over and over again. He felt it was so important to remind us because we have the tendency to neglect our sadhana. So, in today's quote, we said the whole world is like one big yoga class. Maya's job is to provide so much facility and so many allurements to do what? To pull us away from Krishna. Yoga, away from Krishna. So I often like to say life happens. What does that mean? Life happens. There's so many things around us to distract us from Krishna. So why is sadhana important? Because at least it's a focused, concentrated time for Krishna and nothing else. Now, devotees say, Prabhu, I don't focus when I chant my rounds. What can I do? And I say that during that time when you do sadhana, everything else in your life has to be off. And if it's not off, you won't focus. That's the problem. How can you focus if you still are living within your life? If you're still thinking the normal thoughts you always think every day, how can you live? That was a monkey. Don't get nervous. We have gates on our windows. So, if I have a disease, I need exercise, I need diet, I need medicine, I have to do it every day. That's what sadhana is. It's extremely important. The more you can do sadhana, the more you're going to be Krishna conscious. It's simple. Like the more time you give to anything, the better you get at it. So if you have a half-hour a day for sadhana, don't you think your spiritual life is going to be weaker than if you had 5 hours a day? I'm not saying you can have 5 hours a day. I can't guarantee you can. But if you only have a half-hour a day to do sadhana, you chant a few rounds and that's it, it's not going to be enough. There's, like you need to eat a certain amount of food. So I said sadhana is like food and oxygen. You have to have a sufficient amount. So Prabhupada gave us this sufficient amount, 16 rounds, rise early, read my books. Some sufficient amount needs to be there. That's the idea. So, sadhana is the yoga. Everything should be connected to Krishna. That's Krishna consciousness. How can I connect everything in my life to Krishna? If it's not connected to Krishna, it's a yoga. And Maya is expert at practicing a yoga and getting us to practice a yoga. Well, she's not expert herself. That's not true. She's expert at getting us to practice a yoga. Yeah, how to disconnect everything. And disconnect means I connect it to my sense gratification. That's all it means. Yeah? Everything connected to my sense gratification, or everything connected to Krishna's sense gratification. Make Krishna happy, or I'm going to try to make myself happy. That's it. So don't practice a yoga. Practice yoga. Yoga means connecting everything to Krishna. Exercise is not the real meaning of yoga. Exercise is exercise, and yoga means connecting to Krishna. That's it. Hare Krishna.